Hey there, thinkers and drinkers. You came back again. Good for you. Awesome. Welcome to another episode of Thinking and Drinking, the show where real-world friends hang out with their internet friends. I am AJ Kunze, and my partner Cody White is on the other side of the line. Say hi, Cody.
I'm Cody White. Hi.
All right.
Welcome to Thinking and Drinking. I'm your host, Cody White.
Now that we have that old-timey radio intro out of the way, what are you drinking, Cody?
I am being a classy broad tonight. I'm drinking Russell's Reserve Rye, 6-year-old small batch.
You are much fancier, but just as rye as
I am much fancy.
You are much fancy, and I am much rye as well. Because I'm drinking Knob Creek Rye, and it is fucking delicious. Anyone who's watched any of our other shows know how much I love Knob Creek, and I love the rye even more. So it's good stuff, man.
Yeah, right on.
All right. As you can see, we have a little bit different game up this week than we had last week. This week, we are playing some of that good old XCOM Enemy Unknown, or whatever the other expansion of it is. I can't remember.
Yes, sir. It's Enemy Unknown, I think.
Yeah, okay, good. Anywho, we are playing that game because it goes in line with what Cody is thinking about this week. So what are you thinking about this week, Cody?
I am thinking about the new XCOM 2 footage that I saw.
Excellent. Well, what I need you to think about is launching the fucking game. So we have something to play.
Piss off.
There you go. All right, now we're actually going to fucking start an episode here. Because I know they are really loving watching that goddamn Are You Ready to Play screen.
Yeah.
But
anyways, they recently saw the footage for XCOM 2, and I know it comes out in November, I believe. And we were both a big fan of XCOM 1. We played a bunch together in the past. And it just kind of got me thinking about turn-based games in general, and you know how where they're going as like a genre, I guess.
Yeah, and it's weird because like you don't see. I feel like that post Final Fantasy X RPG scene has been like kind of missing turn-based games. Like I don't know what it was where the industry kind of grew out of them, or they seemed antiquated or whatever.
Right.
But like you don't see as many turn-based games as you used to. I don't know if it's because like the consumers are more in that fast-paced, twitchy Call of Duty sort of mode, or what. But it's a bummer.
It is a bummer. But I think my theory is most people that like turn-based games, because I mean turn-based games are kind of a '90s thing. Like they really are. '90s kind of PC feel to them. And a lot of them are super complex. And the reason why certain people like them, I mean, me included, is because they are super complex and they aren't the most approachable type of game for you filthy casuals.
Exactly.
But no, I think that has a lot to do with it. You know, I think newer generations are kind of I don't want to say scared away from them, but they're they're just not very approachable. And if they are kind of dumbed down, they aren't as good. So it's kind of like where do you go with them?
Well, I think there's going to be a snapback to all this, honestly. I think turn-based will make a comeback here. And it's kind of based off just kind of my life. Because I know, I love games like... I love those bigger, faster-paced games, like story-based games like The Last of Us, or big open-world games like Fallout and stuff. But I don't have fucking time to play them.
Yeah, they take a solid chunk.
Yeah, and it's like I'm super excited for Fallout 4, but I was thinking the other day, I'm like, when the fuck am I going to sit down and like play it for 4 hours? Like I can't possibly working on the channel and doing grown-up work and shit.
Right.
I can't possibly imagine when I would have time to play it. But like I sat down to play XCOM today just to kind of get used to it, so when I didn't look like an asshole when I was playing it for the show.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, this is nice. I can play like 20 minutes at a time and get up and go do something else. Because it kind of naturally breaks itself down into like little chunks.
Right.
And like that's nice. I think as the people who play games get older and as they have to like sort of assimilate gaming into their lives more, that games like this are going to be a lot easier. They're going to fit a lot nicer into their lives. So I think this might be kind of the tip of the spear as far as this kind of game coming back. And you still have a digestible game that is still deep and complex, so hardcore or whatever that unicorn is as far as gamers go.
Yeah,
it satisfies that, and it kind of fits nicely into their lives. So my made up future fantasy is that these games will be making a comeback.
I hope so, and I think that, yeah, as you said, I mean, XCOM is definitely kind of the beginning of it, because, I mean, I can't really think of any other newer game that's turn-based that you could really say that about.
I know someone in the comments be like, well, there's this indie game that is clearly like that, but I agree with you. I can't think of anything big coming out off the top of my head.
I don't want to say big. I don't think that was the correct term. I think that's been getting as much attention from the mainstream, quote unquote.
That has as much of this.
I mean, another one of my favorite favorite turn-based games of all time is Civilization, and I think that's also one of the bigger ones too.
Another Firaxis game, by the way. Those guys fucking kill turn-based games.
It's true. No, absolutely.
No one does it like them. But I don't know. Like you and I both came up in gaming through the PC. Which is a little bit like going to the video game ranger boot camp of life. Yeah. Like, it does not give a fuck if you get what's going on. I remember being really young playing the original Fallout, to go back to Fallout again for some goddamn reason. And just spending a significant amount of time trying to figure out how to do basic gameplay things. Yeah. Yeah, like... I was like 8 or something, or 8 or 10 or something at the time. And just like, I could not figure the fuck out what was going on, because that game does not help you out. It does not it's anything.
It's like, here's the game, fuck you.
Yeah, it's like figure it out or don't. You already bought the game. It's not really my problem, and I appreciate that to a certain extent, right? That can't be something that you just say to excuse bad design, right? But there is a certain reward. It's like the first time, like early Minecraft era, where you had to figure everything out individually. Nothing was spelled out, but nothing was so horrible. Ooh, my God.
Oh, get fucking wrecked. Holy shit.
Well, no. Goob.
Oh, well. God. All right.
Oh, well, moving on from that. Yeah. There was a sense of exploration. And as
I love that. I don't like to be hand fed. In fact, I think that Ego Raptor video that because we'll plug in another YouTuber. I think he needs the views.
Small up and coming guy.
But no, Ego Raptor had that one thing where it was like about Mega Man, about how what was it, Mega Man 3?
No, it was about Mega Man X he was talking about.
Mega Man X, yeah. Where it would let the player experience the game and teach you how to play the game as you're playing the game, instead of, hey, hit X, here's a cutscene, hurry up and hit Y, tap, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. And there's got to be kind of like a middle ground between both those things, because there is a kind of a self-accomplishment, like, I figured out how to play this game, this is way more rewarding. So that kind of goes hand in hand with it.
Well, there's also like like a weird sort of like libertarian ideal in there, where it's like, give people credit to figure shit out themselves, right? And I feel like games assume that you're retarded 90% of the time.
Yeah, no, they absolutely do.
Or even more than that, they assume that you've never played a game before, which is even more frustrating. And like, how many games still start with the move the left stick to move your character? Yeah. That blows my mind that in this era of video games, we still have that. That is almost inexcusable.
I mean, I'm not saying they don't have it, but I think that's not as bad as it used to be maybe like 3 years ago. I think that's slowly been weaned out. Granted, I haven't played a ton of like the newest games, you know what I mean? Yeah. Holy crap, that's a big person.
How did you shoot me? Never mind.
I have Overwatch on, bro. No, I have Overwatch. Bullshit.
You shot me through a wall.
Fuck you. That is a giant chick.
Yeah, and for some reason the person to the left won't let you shoot at, but don't worry. The game's not perfect. We love it, but... Oh, good. I wasn't close enough. That was a problem. Well, I fucked up that little mortuary over there, though. Yeah. Oh, good. God, I hate you so much. You're wrecking my shit.
All day, day.
Anyway, what the hell were we talking about? God damn it.
Oh, okay. Okay. But yeah, As far as turn-based games go, I think this is a XCOM and games like that. I hope they keep them in the loop because I personally do feel they are kind of like an age type of game per se. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I would like to see more of them. And I'm not just like more turn-based necessarily. I just like oh my god, that's bad. I like the complexity.
Oh my god, you're there.
Yeah, I had Ghost on. I like the complexity of the games. And I don't want it to be dumbed down. That's one of the reasons I love RPGs in general. And turn-based games usually have some of the best, best talent systems, what have you. Speaking of which, what are some of your favorite turn-based games of all time?
Oh my god. I think when you talk turn-based games, the conversation sort of begins and ends with Final Fantasy Tactics.
Okay. I've never played it, and we've talked about this many times, and
yeah.
I know I'd love it. I really do, because it's everything I love. I love Final Fantasy, most of them. I'm not going to say all of them. I love turn-based games, I love strategy, and tactics is in the fucking name of the goddamn game. And I know I'd love it, I just haven't taken time to play it.
Well, it's one of those things where... Hold on a second. I got to murder you real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, can't. Hold on. Never mind. It's one of those things where it is so simple, and it's almost perfect because of it. You move and you kill the dude,
right?
And as far as complexity of strategy go, it's all about position. It's all about timing and grouping up and moving your guys exactly where they need to be and not overexposing yourself. It is 100% about the tactics,
right?
And
I'm sorry, on my thing, you're just like moving around in circles.
Yeah, that's what stopped me too.
Oh, boom. What are you doing?
I missed you?
No, you punched the fucking wall. You didn't even punch me.
God damn it! What the hell's up
you
with that?
You are
move?
the worst.
I guess so. Never mind. I hate turn-based games. They're the worst thing ever. They're way too smart for me. I end up punching walls and shit. Fuck it.
Bye.
Whatever. Just kill me. Thank you. Bye. That was a mercy killing.
Jesus.
Power Jesus 2.0. Thank you very much.
The worst name ever.
Anyway, that game was perfect because it was so simple.
Okay.
And every time you fucked up, it was because you just didn't do it right.
Right.
As far as like even games nowadays aren't perfect. You can punch walls and shit. But and it's weird because that game was so perfect, and then almost instantly the genre disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
And that was like really frustrating, especially as a kid, where you don't really understand like things like games underperforming or whatever as reasons why games don't exist.
Mm-hmm.
But like love that game so much. See Final Fantasy 12 and no Tactics 2.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that it took I think something like 10 years to get a Tactics 2. It wasn't even true Tactics 2. It was just Tactics Advanced or whatever on the Game Boy.
Right.
It's frustrating that they haven't revisited that because it was so perfect, and like even things like how that game handled leveling up and everything were so simple. And I don't know. I want genres like this to exist more, and other than like Tactics Ogre and shit, you never see anything.
Right.
So, I understand how these work in cycles. Like, remember how long it has been since we've seen a music game?
Oh, yeah.
And that used to be such a
I think
huge
it's because
segment
Activision killed that genre. I legitimately blame that 100% on Activision.
Oh, 100%. I agree with you. But I'm just saying those things come and go, and now we're getting more music games again. Remember how long we went in between having 2D platformers and shit like that?
Right, yeah.
And then all of a sudden, the indie explosion, we had all those again. So I think, like I said, at some point, especially with like what I talked about before, about how it kind of fits nicely into adult life.
Yes.
Like, I think we could see that come back. Because look at, like, I know there's a mobile version of this game, so technically what I'm about to talk about already exists. Mm-hmm. But like, how nicely does games like this fit into like that mobile space?
Yeah.
Like how I got 5 minutes, we'll do a quick battle, or I'll be able to pause it or whatever. Because turn-based is perfect for that. And like, if we could somehow tap into that and give us nice, basically chain gun chess on your phone.
Yeah.
Like, goddamn, that'd be great. Goddamn.
Yeah.
Instead, we get like Clash of Heroes 13,
oh my God.
where it's all about.
That has nothing to do with that's money. That is money.
Well, that's reality of everything.
It's Johnny Manziel in digital form. Throw up the money hands because they're all making it. I hate it. I hate freemium games. I mean, I've been, I've actually played some. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm above that, but I've never spent money on one.
You're the world's largest fucking Hearthstone guy.
No. I don't really count that as a freemium game, and I know maybe some people might argue with that, but I don't really consider that to be the same. There's a difference between a freemium game being impossible to rank up, and you know what I mean, because there's actually a lot of strategy based around that. I don't know why I'm defending it, but I don't really consider that to be the same. I'm getting wrecked right now. You just have too many dudes.
Yeah, it's fast. It's amazing how fast that our situation's changed, huh?
Jesus, yeah.
You get out strategized, brother. I'm over here stuttering. It's because I'm focusing so hard on.
Oh, shut up! Shut up! Yeah, shut the fuck up.
But yeah, like I think this is due for a comeback, and I'm hoping. I mean, I think this game we're playing right now is sort of the spearhead to that.
Yes.
Because this game did win so many like games of the years and stuff, and I think that's part of why it sold so good. Because who the fuck knew what XCOM was besides dudes like you and me who went through the war grounds of PC gaming in the '90s? Like we're the only people who knew what that was. Yeah. And so that name didn't have cachet with the Call of Duty bros and stuff like that.
True.
So
fuck.
This game was sold on its quality, and it was almost a new IP in a lot of ways. So if this game can prove that there's a market for this sort of experience, then I don't see any reason why it can't come back.
Yeah.
So.
No, I agree. Did you enjoy any other turn-based games besides Final Fantasy Tactics and XCOM? Were there any others?
Okay, I'm gonna go deep on the nerdism on it. Ever heard of Xenosaga?
I've heard of it. I've never played it though.
Xenosaga is, in my opinion, the best. Like as far as that 3-game series goes, it is like the best you can do. Normal non-movement based turn-based gameplay. Because just using the move was a resource. You had only a certain number of points you could use every time you like attacked or healed or something like that. So you always had to think like 3 moves ahead every time you did everything.
Yeah.
So it was a lot more strategy, like turns counted. Fuck you!
Nicely done, sir.
AJ is the winner now.
Jesus, maybe I shouldn't have spent all my points on my fucking assault.
Yeah, those fucking.
All right, let's do this one more time.
Yeah, let's go ahead and play another game. Yeah, pick a new map. We'll use the same teams. Okay, hi, we're back. Magic of editing. There we go.
Ta-da!
Okay. So we were talking about Xenosaga. I'll finish my thoughts on Xenosaga real quick, and we'll move on to talking about other turn-based games. Like I said, what made Xenosaga so special was it kind of broke that cycle that a lot of like turn-based traditional RPGs get in, where it's like attack, heal, and you kind of turtle up on yourself.
Right.
But you can't really do that because, like I said, you had to like have the next 3 moves planned out, and then all of a sudden you have new stimuli thrown in because your opponent did something you weren't expecting. And you have to completely rejigger what you're trying to do. Like I'm playing Child of Light right now because I'm perpetually 1 year behind on playing games. And I love that game. Great game, beautiful game. Again, complete experience is great. But I very much get in that cycle. I have the guy who hastes everyone and keep my haste up, and then I bring the heal guy in and he heals people, and then I attack with whatever the rock, paper, scissors weakness applies to that enemy.
Right.
Like, as much as I love the game, it's still that repeating cycle, and the fun comes from discovering, whatever a rock, paper, scissors weakness that particular enemy has.
Right. Like Pokemon.
Yeah, exactly. So I love games that kind of move past that. It's kind of the difference between enjoying a Michael Bay movie and enjoying a Quentin Tarantino movie. There's just like a different level of complexity you're experiencing.
Right.
And I always love that, games like Final Fantasy Tactics and XCOM and, Xenonauts and a lot of the more hardcore turn-based games can kind of offer that deeper experience. I mean, there's still those games. There's still Pokemon. There's still Child of Light. There's still some of the simpler designed Final Fantasy games that you can scratch that itch.
Yeah.
But stuff like this that is legitimately taxing to do. Like, I don't know. I just enjoy it. Like, it's kind of a guilty pleasure of mine.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I love Pokemon.
Absolutely.
Fuck it, it's great.
I own several Pokemon T-shirts, so let's what kind of human being I am.
I think some of my favorite turn-based games would be, XCOM, Civ 5. I love, and that's, I mean, that. Good lord, talk about.
As far as complexity goes, holy dicks.
Yeah, it's very complex, and I love Fire Emblem as well. I
could never get into Fire Emblem.
The problem
I don't know what it was.
I love Fire Emblem, but the problem is each character has a story, like individually. It's not like XCOM where you're like, all right, I recruited this guy, and now ta-da, you just whatever, you give them backstory. No, you get attached to these, you build relationships, and then they die, and then you feel really bad. And so do the people that were attached to them. And it's like, well, shit. And, I mean, it's a flaw and a good thing at the same time. I don't know. It's kind of a mixed bag.
How'd you name... Like I see what you're saying. Because, like, XCOM, you got to customize your dudes. You know?
Right.
Like, you can name them whatever. And then there's, like, fucking Jerkberg McGee or whatever.
Jerkberg.
And then he goes out and gets killed. It's like, Jerkberg, no! Oh, well. Here now we got Saul Jubergstein Gold. And I'm going to use him instead.
Steenstein
Goldberg. But yeah. So you have... By the way, did you ever have a convention, like a way you named all of your XCOM guys?
Oh, yeah, it would change. I would change it from naming them all after... retired porn stars. I would name them all after the Texans or what have you. Absolutely.
Yeah.
There was always a theme.
Yeah, I've named them all after Packers players before.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly.
I've named them after people at work.
That's weird.
I've done stuff like that. Well, it's like, oh no, Clark, you're dead. Like there's a certain novelty to that.
Yeah.
So I do like that. I love the level of customization. But there is something to be said about the Fire Emblem thing.
Yeah.
Where you are participating in a story that characterizes the people you're playing as beyond soldiers.
Yeah.
I mean, because that's what it is. Like, you can name them whatever fucking retarded name you want to name them, but at the end it's Soldier A, Soldier B. And you're not going to have a connection beyond that. It's, I guess it's kind of representative of a real war, so I can appreciate what they're doing. But at the same time, like, if you want to elicit that investment from your players, like, you need to put a little bit more work on the front end.
Right. No.
Story-wise. And I think the footage you've seen from XCOM 2 looks like it's doing a little bit more of that. Like, I think it's putting a lot more characterization to people that are back at home base and stuff.
Yeah.
Which I appreciate. I mean, it's something different, whatever.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I would like to see that extended to people on the battlefield if they're going to go that route.
Right.
Which I don't think they will, just because that's not how Firaxis
on XCOM 2
designs the game. Yeah, I don't think they will, because it's not how Firaxis.
They're units, like they're just units to a means, like that's what they are, and that's fine. They're more about the strategy, and I'm fine with that. They're not really storyline. I mean, XCOM, I thought had a good enough storyline to keep you stringing along. Like I enjoyed it, but it's not like it's like Final Fantasy, and that's fine. I mean, if you want Final Fantasy, fucking play Final Fantasy. What are they up to, like 16 now?
Yeah, you only one off 15, yeah.
Well, that's funny because I was actually trying to do a huge number to make it seem stupid, but I was actually close to the actual number.
Which is sad, I guess.
It's sad that the last ones haven't been too memorable. For me, at least. I'm not saying they're bad.
No, the last one I gave a shit about was 10. I feel like that
10
was the last
great.
one that was like an actual Final Fantasy game. I mean, I played 12... But, like, I played 12 while I was listening to podcasts or doing something else, kind of enjoying it in, like, the MMO sense.
Right.
But, like, not actually engaged in the world or the characters. Like, fucking play as this guy who's wearing a half vest and has a dumb haircut. Like literally, that's as deep as it went as far as characterization went.
Yeah.
And, oh, shit. Why are you playing as Alien Xavier?
What are you talking about? I don't know what he does, so deal with, you just got to deal with it.
All right, well, I'm going to shoot him. Right in his dumb
Enjoy that!
Oh, never mind. You fucking threw a vortex of doom at me, and it's not going away. It's going to hang out for a while, I guess.
Oh, God. This guy's OP as shit. No wonder he was so expensive.
Oh, well. Oh, and he had some sort of pink fart that is covered.
Hey, pink farts.
Oh, my God. I am extra boned. Oh, it's not it stays forever. I don't like that.
Yeah. Deal with it, dude.
Balls. Well. And I can't see one from there. That's wonderful. God damn it. Anywho,
yeah,
we should probably actually talk about what we saw in these XCOM footage. We talked all about the entire industry and everything else in the entire universe,
That's
literally.
True.
But we should probably talk about what we saw.
Well, let's talk about the changes. Some of the changes were you were no longer in a building, like a random ass building. You were in an abandoned alien ship, which is pretty cool. I like it, and at the same time, I don't. I'm
a little bit. As far as conceptually goes, this rad, awesome, and it's still about following through on that.
Mm-hmm.
Rather than building locations, you're unlocking this sort of sentient ship, and it's kind of naturally antagonistic and blah blah blah.
Yeah,
all that kind of stuff. So that's cool, but I'm not exactly sure how that's going to play out.
Yeah,
like what does that mean? You have what is unlocking something? How is the ship antagonistic?
Well, you fight certain sections of the ship to get in, which. That's fine and all, but part of me is like, why would you get in the goddamn ship if it wasn't already wiped out?
Well, I think the game is trying to go for like we have no other choice. We are the Resistance, and this is our last option, or whatever. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, but you think you would wipe out the goddamn ship before you went in it? I mean, is that sound wrong? Like I don't know why that bothers me, but it does.
Like you watch a movie that has screenplay shortcuts just to move the plot along. I think that's the same thing. By leaving that open, now we have something fun to play.
Yeah, I guess. Man, it's a small complaint. Shit. I mean, it's not like...
Yeah. I mean, there's definitely a plot hole there, but, whatever, as long as you do fun research managing shit. Who fuck really cares?
Yeah.
Hopefully they can kill you right here. Die with lasers.
Yeah, okay.
Never mind. Fuck you all. Hi, buddy.
Hey, dude.
I look forward to being murdered, considering that guy has only one Snickers bar of health.
Hi. I'm gonna miss. Holy fuck.
But I do like how there's an absurd amount of stuff to upgrade.
Yeah.
And I especially I think one of the best ways to summarize kind of XCOM's design is that little bitty flying trash can robot they have.
Yeah.
And how it seems like there's multiple ways you can use that character, either as sort of a comic. Oh, why?
What's up, buddy?
No, don't do that. Undo that.
What's up?
Give me him back. I need him to kill you.
What's wrong?
You're using your mind corkscrew.
Oh.
To take over my guy. Shoot, kill, or just kind of harass him.
Yeah.
Oh, good. You both missed. Good. I'm
buddy.
happy. I didn't want you to hit him.
Oh shit! How many guys did you have over here?
Hey guy!
Oh.
Kill him with death, or just my guys.
This guy's Neo. This guy is Neo.
Or my guys are just stormtroopers from Star Wars and can't hit shit.
Stormtrooper.
Well, good thing that giant Hulk armored beast with a laser cannon is now right in my lap.
Hey buddy.
Oh good, and you can kill my giant robot man.
Bye.
Bye.
Fucking headshot.
And he exploded, even though he didn't actually get shot in the part that exploded. But we won't worry about that.
Ah, semantics.
What's it again? What I was saying, I think the way to summarize its design is that little flying trash can robot monster guy. You can turn him into a kamikaze guy that can attack, or you can turn him into basically a flying medic. It lets you decide how you want to build your own character and build your own team and use it. And it just kind of gives you the guns and makes you fire them. And I really, really appreciate that sort of design.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of what separates, just a game of chess from an actual in-depth, turn-based RPG.
Right.
And the fact that my team will look nothing like your team.
Right. But doesn't necessarily mean either one of us is better. It depends on how you play it.
Yeah, exactly. Because I'm getting my butthole kicked in by your team right now.
Right.
And I'm not saying, oh, you built your team better, you had a better advantage, which might be the case. Who the fuck cares? But, you're playing better than I am right now.
Yeah.
And I don't feel cheated or anything, even though my guy has way cooler armor than your guy. Oh, good. Fuck you.
Have you hit me once?
No, but I've hit all of the shit. I've hit everything of shit in this entire level. Boxes, crates, barrels, walls.
Creeps.
All of them toast. God, fuck this game, dude. Never mind. I don't want any more of these games.
Oh, god damn, it's so funny.
Yeah. Well,
but did you see anything that you really enjoyed out of the trailer besides
besides the design thing? Well, this kind of trailer. Oh, good. There's a roof.
You still hit me though. Damn it.
Oh, good.
God damn it.
Fuck. Well, I mean, it's a weird trailer because it's, you know, about the minutia, and only nerds like you and me who actually love the number crunching parts of games would think it's worth basing an entire podcast / show off of.
Yeah.
But you don't really need a trailer for the rest because you already know how it's going to fucking play. It's going to play like what's on your screen right now.
Right.
Like, it's going to play like this.
Sure.
So it's a weird game where that's actually what it has to sell.
Right.
It has to sell all the numbers moving behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And as far as, you know, that mission statement goes, fucking A+.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Because it took all the stuff from the last game so that it still feels like an XCOM game, yet it still feels cool. Fresh and new and fun and streamlined, and it seemed like
sexy.
And sexy. And it seemed like it was aware of its own faults in the first game, like we talked about how they're getting rid of the dumb TIE fighter parts of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I have a lot of hope. This is really the game coming out this year that I actually give a shit about. That I think could be like a game of the year quality game.
That's fair.
And it's the only thing like I have set to buy, like that I've budgeted to buy because I'm an adult. I need a budget. But like as far as other games, they can, you know, fuck right off. As far as I'm concerned, there's literally nothing coming out this year besides that I'm even remotely caring about.
I don't agree with that. I'm actually very excited for Overwatch, but that's not.
Oh yeah, I don't remember I guess I don't remember the release date is on that.
Yeah.
But,
I mean,
yeah.
I don't even know if that's this year actually.
Yeah, but like I mean, there's games coming out. Uncharted.
What the fuck? Whoa! What was the name of that character? You love me, my dad.
Oh, do you love me now, Dad? What's the name
do you love me now, Dad? Was killed. That's all I saw come. I was like, what?
It made me laugh. So fucking.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah. Shoot him with your gun. Why is this not?
I don't know what you're doing, man.
Oh, I thought I was logging. I thought I might have been lagging out of the server there for a second because I was clicking on it and it wasn't working. Oh, good, he's dead at least. At least I killed the one bandana douchebag. So. All right, well, go ahead and finish off the last sniper I have.
Well, before I do that, this is gonna be our last round. Do you have any closing thoughts
on XCOM or just in general?
Just in general, man.
Just in general, man. I'm fucking digging this show. It's a lot of fun just hanging out and drinking and playing games with my friends, and eventually we'd like to play games where you guys can play with us and let you know when we're playing and stuff. And I'm really looking forward to getting the show to that point where we can bring more people than just you and me into it.
Oh, absolutely.
So we've now managed to actually do a show for more than 2 weeks in a row, which is
thumbs up.
Yeah, thumbs up. We're going in the right direction, and you know this show is so easy to put together because we're literally just playing games and fucking around.
Right.
We're looking forward to bringing listeners in, but also bringing in people we've met from the annals of YouTube, and playing with some other YouTubers. So we're going to get that going here very shortly, and we're very excited for that next phase.
Yeah. No, I completely agree. I mean, it's a lot of fun. I hope the viewers are having a lot of fun with it as well.
Yeah.
And yeah, I would really, I want to have more people on the show. Eventually, I think we're going to try to have
President Reagan.
Okay. I would eventually like to have
Reagan
other
promotion?
people on, like a third person on here.
Yeah.
We'll see where that goes eventually. But, if you like it, let us know. If there are things you'd like to change or like to see not on the show. Like if my stupid, annoying voice annoys you, let me know. You
know what I don't want to see on the show anymore?
Me winning?
Yes, exactly. You knew where I was going with that one.
All right. Well, thank you all for watching.
Yeah, thank you all for watching, indeed, especially the part where I won. Thank you for watching that part. Don't worry about this last one. And we'll see you guys next week. If you like what you see, go ahead and hit subscribe. Make sure you guys are commenting below. And thank you so much for hanging out with us on this Friday. And we'll see you all next week. Remember to think and drink responsibly.
Bye.
Okay, bye.